Hello and welcome back to this channel. I am Akas Ali, currently a final year MBBS student from Jammu and Kashmir. So in this video, जैसे कि आपने thumbnail पर देख लिया होगा कि physics in 17 days for NEET UG and 2025 के regarding मैं इस वीडियो में आपके लिए strategy and statistics आपके साथ share करूंगा. But there are three prerequisites which needs to be fulfilled before this turns helpful to you all. So what are the three prerequisites? That is, first one is that at least you must have one complete and perfect revision of your physics up to this moment of the time. Second, wherever necessary, you must have made your formula sheets to make your chapters easy. And third important thing, if nothing, at least you must have practiced it for each chapter past 10 years previous year questions. So if you are fulfilling these three prerequisites, you can proceed in this video. If not, then first try to fulfill these prerequisites, then come and watch this video ahead. So now let me share some of the statistics and strategy with you on the next screen.
So after sharing with you three basic prerequisites before following this strategy and these statistics, now let me share with you some of the important topics and some of the frequently asked topics in the last 5 years in NEET UG under physics subject, so that it can help you to excel in the physics in NEET 2025 physics examination. So chapter wise हम देखेंगे पहले क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स अभी तक आए हैं एंड इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या रही है एंड पे देखेंगे एंड आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या रहेगी वो भी मैं आपको एंड पे शेयर करूंगा. सो अगर हम चैप्टर वाइज देखेंगे, फर्स्टली इन केस ऑफ फिजिकल वर्ल्ड दैट्स यूनिट्स एंड मेजरमेंट्स, इसमें हमेशा क्वेश्चन आता है फ्रॉम द डायमेंशनल एनालिसिस और फ्रॉम द सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स एंड एरर्स. और उसके बाद अगर आप देखोगे like from the kinematics you have projectile motion and relative velocity, and I have seen that relative velocity has 3 questions in last 5 years and projectile motion has 6 questions in last 5 years, so it has a very high frequency. And laws of motion directly from Newton's laws and its application, and circular motion and making up roads. So from work energy and power, work energy thom is important one, and conservation of the mechanical energy is an important topic from which questions are frequently asked. And from motion of the systems of particles and rigid body, torque and angular momentum is very important topic, and from which topics are asked every year. And then the other topic which is very important is the moment of inertia for rod, disc and sphere. It shall be on your tip, what is the formula and what are their values. After then, from the gravitation, very easy chapter to get 2 questions easily every year. Variation of g, you must have a capability of evaluating the variation of g at different sites, like at the moon, at the earth, at depth, at height, and orbital velocity and escape velocity. Very easy 2 formulas you need to remember and to get this question easily in your pocket. Next is the properties of bulk matter. Surface tension is very important topic, and capillarity also. Reynolds number 2000 and below and above, you need to keep that in mind. And viscosity is the thing which is asked from this chapter very frequently. From the thermodynamics, you need to conquer first and second law of the thermodynamics very efficiently, and then Carnot engine, its efficiency and energy calculation. That's very important for you in your examination. Next is very simple chapter for you. There's behavior of perfect gases and kinetic theory. इसमें आपको simple degree of freedom and specific heat के बारे में पढ़ना है, and RMS speed of the gas molecules के बारे में पढ़ना है. That's it. That's the important topic which is being frequently asked from this chapter. From the oscillation and waves, from the waves, Doppler effect has been at the top from the past 5 years, and SHM and energy is from the oscillation. In case of class 12th, if you see from the electrostatics, Gauss's thorn and its applications, very important topic. And capacitance, as you know that every year from the capacitance you get a question based on parallel plate or the spherical capacitor. Now the current electricity has been at the top among all the chapters, from which the maximum number of questions are asked every year. From Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's law, these are the top topics, and meter, bridge and potentiometer are the important ones. And one important I will add here, that is the combination of the resistors and resistance and resistivity निकालने के लिए जो formulas आप use करते हो, that is also the one of the important topic you need to deal with and you need to have at the tip of your tongue. Next is magnetism. In case of the magnetic effect and current of the magnetism, Weierstrass law and Ampere circuit law, these are the 2 important laws. From either of the two, one is asked every year. Moving coil galvanometer and torque on a dipole is important topic. From electromagnetic induction and AC alternating current, Lenz's law and eddy currents are very important. Transformer and LC oscillations are the important topics you need to have in your pocket. From electromagnetic waves, which is very important and very simple topic, from where at least one question up from this chapter every year you can get. Displacement current, very easy formula you have to use. Magnetic spectrum and it is uses. From the optics, optics a bit lengthy topic and it is very lengthy topic, so I have selected some of the few topics which are which are at the top. That is from the ray optics, lens maker's formula and total internal reflection are the must topics you need to do. And from the wave optics, you have to Young's double slit experiment and polarization are the 2 important topics you need to deal with. Optics being a very lengthy topic, so इसमें मैंने selective criteria use किया है, and जो top 8 topics आ गए हैं वही topics को मैंने choose कर लिया है. उसके बाद हो गया like from the dual nature of the radiation and matter, from this you have to master, that's photoelectric effect and de Broglie's wavelength, and from the atoms and nuclei, Bohr's model, and hydrogen spectrum. It will be helpful in your chemistry as well. And radioactivity, that's radioactive decay, alpha, beta and gamma decay, उनके formulas आपको याद रखने हैं. That's it for you. And from the last chapter, that is the semiconductor diodes and Zener diode. Zener diode is at the top, Zener diode. And from the logic gates, all the logic gates you need to deal with, because any one of them can be, and combination of them can be asked in your examination. So this is all the important topics which are asked in the past 5 years in NEET UG physics very frequently. And if I say what is the statistics, that is minimum of the 2 questions from each of these under each of these topics are asked, and maximum of 5 or 6 questions are asked under each of these topics. So these are around 50 topics, and if I say use strategy, that is, if we divide 51 topics by 3, that means it is 17 days. It will take you just 17 days from tomorrow onwards, or from today onwards. If you take just 3 topics from given topics, just 3 topics every day, and in 17 days you will effectively revise your whole physics for your NEET UG 2025. So that means you have to take 3 topics daily from the given topics and revise them, one in morning, one in day, and one in evening. And the remaining time you can spend with chemistry and biology as you want. But here I hope you are following the first three prerequisites. Then you may be able to get some assistance and help from this strategy and these statistics. Hope this works for you all. All the best for your examination, and thank you for watching this video.